Fourth Gate Podcast. I'm Damali here. What's up, you guys? Back with another Pretty Little Liars review. Today I will be reviewing Season 7, Episode 3, The Talented Mr. Rollins. Okay, so the episode opens up and we see Hannah in the corner putting on a ring. Not her wedding ring or her engagement ring, but a ring that she bought for $40. Arya comes in and Arya sees the abuse marks and the bruises on her back, and she's like, yo, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that from when you were kidnapped? And Hannah's just really not here for it. She's not trying to talk about what happened to her. And this happens a few times in the episode with her and Arya, where Arya kind of tries to be there for her in Arya's way, and Hannah in her way is just like, no, I'm not trying to talk about it. So pretty much this whole episode is about Allie and Rollins, and the girls pretty much trying to figure out excuse me, y'all, my voice may be a little because I just woke up. So the episode is pretty much about Allie and Rollins, and the girls trying to figure out what's really going on, if they trust Rollins or not, in the whole shebang. So the first little meeting they have, they're trying to Emily's still trying to sell them on the fact that Rollins is bad and he can't be trusted. And she says, why would she have called me if somebody was hurting her in there? Wouldn't she have called Rollins? Because that's her husband. Not only her doctor, but that's her husband. Which was a good point, and which turned the girls on her side. So everybody kind of goes their separate ways. Emily, I forgot what the fuck she went to do. What the fuck did Emily go to do? I don't know, but the bitches went to go their separate ways to do whatever the fuck they had to do. And Spencer goes to Toby. Oh, Emily lies and says she has to go to work. Is that the same where she lies that she had to? Look, y'all, I'm gonna just go with this Toby shit. So mind you, I just woke up. So Spencer goes to see Toby, but instead of seeing Toby, she sees Yvonne. Yvonne comes out of the mobile home, and she's like, look, I don't need you fucking calling my man for no more favors. We're about to get married. We got some family coming over, and I just don't want to see you. I don't want to see you and Toby, and I don't want to, your ass getting Toby to do shit no more. And Spencer's like, okay, shit, I don't want to cause any problems. And, she congratulates her on the engagement, and then she leaves awkwardly. So, when Spencer sees Yvonne and Toby, that brings up some important things for her mentally. So she goes to Caleb's crib. Oh shit, not Caleb's crib. She go to her crib, where Caleb's sitting up in the goddamn kitchen fixing a fucking sandwich like ain't shit happened these past couple days. Like he won't treat her like shit these past couple days. I'm sitting here looking at the TV like, no, this bitch ain't sitting up in here fixing himself a goddamn sandwich. Shit, we lucky he ain't. When Spencer walked in, that he ain't asked her ass to fix a goddamn sandwich. Bitch, can you fix the sandwich? No, bitch, I can't fix the sandwich for you. That's what I would have said if I was Spencer. But anyway, back to this shit. Back to this recap. So she goes to Caleb to, basically ask him what the fuck is going on, with them two. What is going on with Hannah and him? Do he still got feelings for her? Blah, blah, blah. And a lot of the questions he don't really even answer. She's like, Spencer's like, she has good fucking instinct. She's like, yo, back in the room, did something happen? You know what I'm saying? Because ever since then, shit changed. And Caleb said, they kissed. And Spencer was like, I can deal with a kiss. You know what I'm saying? Which she's better than me, because bitch, please. But she's like, oh, I can deal with a kiss, but do you have feelings for her? And this is where he kind of doesn't answer. And they kind of just look at each other, and the camera pans out. And I thought that was a very cool scene, because I liked the camera work in the scene. I liked how I liked how, Spencer finally fucking confronted this fool with what she's been feeling and seeing all along. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at online. What the fuck happened? Which appears to be even worse than Riley. Okay, so I don't think I mentioned this, but also we see Allison. Rollins comes into Allison's room, and we don't see her in the bed. So Rollins is looking like, okay, where the fuck did this bitch go? Out of nowhere, Allison jumps on his back, but Rollins wins that fight, puts her down on the bed, and ends up putting some type of mask over her face. So Emily, Hannah, and Arya go to the damn mental hospital, and they go to the lead doctor or the boss or the owner of the fucking place, and they're like, look, we have our fucking suspicions that Rollins is not who he say the fuck he is, and he's tampering or fucking with Allison pretty much. And the dude at first, he's like, I'm fuck y'all, I'm not about to do shit about this. And then Arya's like, okay, well, if you don't do shit about this, we gon' fucking, I don't know what the fuck she said, file a lawsuit against you or some shit. And the other girls chimed in like, yeah, we're gonna do that. And that was pretty much, oh no. And then he was like, okay, fuck it, I'll go check on the situation. So he goes to check on the situation. The girls follow, and Rollins comes in conveniently at that same fucking time with a file saying that she's doing better, she's only taking one fucking medicine, blah blah blah. And the girls are looking at each other like, this is fucking bullshit. So the lead dude is like, everything is fine here, y'all need not worry, y'all fucking paranoid asses is about to be in here if y'all come to me with some more paranoid fucking shit. And Rollins is sitting over here looking at the bitches smirking. So in my head, I'm like, oh hell no. Okay, so shit, sorry y'all. Okay, so I think at this point they meet back up at Hannah's crib, and they sit and talk about the fucking information. And Spencer tells the bitches that we don't need to get Toby involved. He got a lot of shit going on. I just don't want to get him involved. Everybody else is, saying what the fuck happened and talking about Rollins and how, he can't be trusted. And Emily says, Hannah, your mom just offered me a job. I don't know if I should take it with all this shit going on. And everybody's like, bitch, just take the damn job. Like, you broke as shit. Allison can fucking wait in that mental hospital a little bit longer so you can get your goddamn change. So she's like, fuck it, you're right, I am broke as shit. And she goes down to the fucking job. But before she goes down to the job, she takes the file out of Spencer's purse, because she believes that they should get Toby involved. Sorry y'all, reading this fucking shit. Perhaps okay, so now we have Spencer, Arya, and Hannah. They decide to break into Allie's house again. I hate saying Mr. Rollins' house because that's fucking Allie's house. Like, I'm just not calling it that fool's house. So they break into his house to see if they can find some evidence of some more shit. Arya goes into the house. She breaks into the little chest or whatever this fool got locked up. And this is where we see a bunch of medicine, a bunch of tools. And this hoe takes out every single one of the goddamn tools to take a picture. Now I'm like, bitch, you could have, like, really? Like, I don't know. Maybe Arya's OCD. Maybe she's a little anal. I don't know. But she could have literally just lifted the clothes up and took the fucking picture, But whatever. It's Arya. So, while she's doing all that shit, Rollins is pulling up. And Hannah and Spencer is trying to distract him. Spencer's texting Arya, get your ass out of the house. Arya finally get her ass out of the house, but she makes a mistake. She puts the key excuse me, she puts the key in the wrong fucking light thing or whatever. She gets out of the house. Rollins sees her running from Spencer's, I guess that's Spencer's backyard or some shit. I don't know. Their houses are set up a little weird. But he sees her running out of some fucking gate to get back in the car and leave, and he's suspicious. So also, while they were waiting for Arya in the crib, Spencer asks about, Jordan. Are y'all doing okay? What's going on with that? And then she, dives right into the shit. Look, Caleb told me what the fuck happened. And this is where Hannah's like, look, man, I'm sorry that happened. And Spencer's like, Spencer, and I fucking love, y'all know I love me some Spencer. Like, y'all know I love me some Spencer. So I really fucked with Spencer here when she was like, Hannah, like, why did you tell me that you was over him when you wasn't? You know what I'm saying? And I feel her there, because I'm like, bitch, Spencer literally said what all of us was fucking thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole time, like, bitch, why would you say okay when it wasn't okay, bitch? Like, really? So, and Hannah's like, I am over him. Like, we just, in the moment, we're both scared. We took a few steps back. I'm over him. I'm doing my shit with Jordan now, which is bullshit. So while this scene is going on, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, is Hannah really being honest here? Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, is Hannah bullshitting once a fucking again to Spencer? Because that's really gonna piss me off. I'm trying to give Hannah the benefit of the fucking doubt right now that she really is over Caleb and that she really is trying to move forward. But it's hard to believe that when just a few fucking episodes ago, last season or whatever the fuck, that she was over here holding hands, boo loving, trying to cuddle with him on the fucking couch. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, are you really over him, or is this just some fucking bullshit that you saying to Spencer to calm her the fuck down? You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, maybe after the shit, after she got kidnapped or whatever, maybe she came to her fucking senses and was like, I don't really want Caleb no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. But I'm like, if she's fucking lying to Spencer again, I swear to God, somebody gonna get fucking slapped by me. Somebody's getting fucking slapped, because what the fuck? Okay, so like I said, I really love that scene. I love Spencer this whole episode, but I'll get to that at the end. So, okay, so they go back to Spencer's crib, and they're looking through the shit that that Arya took pictures of, and they're trying to figure out what medicine does what, why does he have these tools, blah blah blah. And she also took a picture of his fucking credit card receipts or something, and they find out that he went to an Amish bed and breakfast, or that him and Allie went to this fucking place. They also Spencer also figures out that, oh no, hold on, that's later. So so they talking about that shit. And Arya and Hannah decide that they're gonna go to the bed and breakfast while Spencer stays back. And you can tell that, like, Spencer's just not here for it today. She's just all in all types of fucking moods. So Arya tells Hannah that she broke up with Liam. She finally fucking tells somebody this shit. And it's so funny. Like, this part had me weak, because I don't know why the fuck they stopped the car. I can see I was doing other shit while I was watching it, but they had stopped the car, and then Hannah had started this shit back up again, and Arya was like, yeah, me and Liam broke up, me and Ezra are back together, or whatever the fuck she said. And Hannah fucking looked at that bitch and turned the car off. She was like, bitch, what? And I'm like, yo, like, that's some bitch what shit when you done turn the car on, like you about to go, and when your bitch say something, you stop the shit. That's a bitch what moment. That's like, bitch, what the fuck did you say? We ain't going nowhere, bitch. Repeat yourself. Like, I was weak when that happened. So they talk about that shit for a little bit. She tells her, I miss Ezra, blah blah blah, and you can tell Hannah really wants to eye roll on this fucking bitch, but she doesn't, because she lying about her situation too, so she can't. So I mean, they talk a little bit more, but who gives a fuck? Then they get out and they go to the fucking Amish country or whatever, wherever the fuck they were. And Hannah sees a girl and she follows her into this fucking like barn shit. And she's like, oh, hey, you know, how are you? And the girl's like, you know, I can't talk to English people. Where I'm like, ain't we all English? I mean, I know Amish is like a different thing, but we all in America, bitch. You speaking English just like I'm speaking English, but okay. Not trying to disrespect the Amish. I just don't understand that shit. So Arya walks in and she's like, oh, hey, who's your friend? And then the girl starts fucking talking. And I'm like, okay, bitch, I thought you couldn't talk to the English. Maybe you done came to your goddamn sentence and realized you're fucking English too. So she tells them, and she's like, okay, I got these fucking dolls. Cece gave me these fucking dolls and blah, blah, blah. So this is where they figure out that Cece and Rollins was taking fucking dates and shit and making out and kissing and fucking at the goddamn Amish country fucking hotel or wherever the fuck they are. And so that's a major fucking clue in this whole shit. And they're just like, what the fuck? Like, when the fuck did this happen? When the fuck did they start fucking blah, blah, blah? So while all of this is going on, I'm going to just touch on this scene real quick. Emily is at work. And Emily's working the bar, and she sees Sydney walk in. And, you know, she's like, okay, let me try Sydney one more time. So she goes over to Sydney and she gives this whole fucking speech about how you shouldn't judge me. I was wrong. We thought Ezra was in trouble, blah, blah, blah. And the whole time, Sydney's like, look, bitch, this is not a good time. You know, go back to the bar, blah, blah, blah. And then we see this girl walk in and she kisses her. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. I'm like, oh, shit, Sydney like some black. And then I'm like, oh shit, she got another bitch. Like, I could have sworn that Sydney was straight. I did. And one thing I didn't touch on last week is how the fuck Emily just fucking walks up to bitches and she's like, look, you know, I like you, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not like, are you gay? Do you like girls? No, she's just like, look, I look like this. Do you want to fucking go out with me? Like, I'm like, okay, Emily. Okay, bitch. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, oh shit, because I thought, you know, Sydney was straight and Emily was just, you know, just like, bitch, I look like this, you need to be with me. So, because that shit just comes off real cocky. I don't know about y'all, but Emily comes off real cocky when she fucking approaching these bitches. Like, cocky on the low. You know what I'm saying? So, Emily's like, oh, shit. So, she goes back to the bar. And when Sydney's bitch goes to the bathroom or whatever, Sydney walks over to her and she's like, hey, can I get another drink? And you can tell that Emily's not here for the shit. Because she's like, bitch, you could have yelled and interrupted my stupid ass when I was giving that speech and told me that your bitch was coming. So she's just like, yeah, she gave it a drink. And no, she was like, I'll bring it to you. And Sydney was like, no, you know, I want to sit here and talk to you, whatever the fuck she said. And she was like, look, I forgot what the fuck she said, but she was like, that's not my bitch, that's my ex. And I'm thinking in my head, bitch, you kiss your ex on the lips? Y'all must still be fucking. I'm sorry, because ain't no way my ex gonna come to fucking dinner and I'm gonna be kissing this fool on the lips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all must still be fucking or something. But Emily lets that shit go over her head like everything else. And she's like, oh, so y'all not together, blah, blah, blah. And this is where Sydney starts, like, spitting game and flirting. Like, oh, you know, I didn't really want this drink. I just wanted to talk to you. And this is where I fell in love with Sydney. Because I was like, yes, bitch, spit that game. Spit that game. I'm all here for bitches spitting game to bitches. I'm all here for it. So, back to the bitches. We got Hannah and Arya. They're leaving Amish fucking country. And Hannah sees some fucking tool that's used on fucking horses. And, you know, you can tell she's having a PTSD moment. Arya's like, what the fuck is going on? And she says, that's what he used on me, Rollins. Because, you know, obviously they think it's him. And, you know, you can tell Arya gets a little upset about it. And she's like, look, he's going to pay for this, blah, blah, blah. So, back at the crib with Spencer, she's sitting, still going through the photos and all the other shit. And then Caleb walks in. And Caleb's like, you know, what's going on? You've been in here for a while. And I'm thinking in my head, bitch, this is her house. This ain't your house. She can be wherever the fuck she want to be for a while. And, yeah, so they start talking about the shit again. And he's like, look, I want to finish the conversation that we had because I don't feel like it ended on a good note. And this is where I just wasn't really here for Spencer. Y'all know I love her to death. So I was still riding with her. But I was like, bitch, what are you doing? So they sit on the couch and they talking about the shit, and she's like, look, I forgot what all that they said, but I'm gonna fucking y'all know how I fucking paraphrase in my words. So pretty much, you know, he's like, you know, when I saw you in fucking England or wherever the fuck they were, I couldn't stop thinking about you. And Spencer's like, you know, I feel the same way. And she's like, but you obviously still have feelings for Hannah. And he's like, no, I don't. And I'm sitting in my head like, what the fuck are you doing? You obviously do have feelings for her. That's the reason why you was all up in her face last fucking episode. But okay. So Caleb's like, no. And Hannah's like, Spencer's like, well, if Hannah would take you back right now, would you be with her? And this fool had the nerve to say no. Now this pissed me off. I'm like, you were just in her face trying to get with her last fucking week, but okay. And Spencer's like, she said some shit, and then Caleb sat on the couch, and he was like, you know, you're beautiful. I love everything about you. You're smart. You're driven. You're just fucking perfect for me. And Spencer was like, yeah, you like me, but I love you. And this is where I was like, stop the fucking car. Now, I know she said she loved him last fucking season, but I'm thinking, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I'm thinking she has love for him. Shit has been good. You know, they love each other. You know what I'm saying? But not like I'm in love. I guess I did know that, but I don't know. I just didn't believe it or something. But when she said it, then I was like, you really in love with this fool? Like, y'all been fucking for like 2 weeks. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, they literally been fucking for 2 weeks. His dick that damn good that you in love, bitch. Like, come on now. Now, I ride with my bitch Spencer, but come on now. And Caleb has some stupid fucking look on his face. And then he starts to fucking tear up and shit, and his voice starts trembling, and he's like, look, you know, let me change this, let me make it up to you. And Spencer's like, no, I want to be with somebody who's gonna feel the same way about me, and blah blah fucking blah. Wasn't here for that shit. Excuse me. And Caleb's like, look, I can fix this, blah blah blah. And then that's pretty much the end of that. They fucking paying out on that bullshit. Just was not here for them last couple lines by Spencer. Just was not here for it, bitch. How are you deep in love with this fool? And why are you sitting up here crying to him? Like, I can understand if this is Toby. And y'all know I can't stand Toby. But Toby and her have been together for years. You know what I'm saying? For years. And they've been through a lot of shit together. That's her first love. I could understand you sitting here talking about how you feel and how you want to wake up and whatever with this person. But ain't no motherfucking way this fool gonna play me to my face multiple times. And I'm gonna sit here crying to him talking about something. I just want to be in love and I want you to... No. Like, I just was not... Sorry for yelling in y'all ear. But I just was not fucking here for that shit. Spencer, get it all the way together. But before she went into all that bullshit with Caleb, she also had a revelation where she was like, oh damn, this shit makes latex. I think she was talking to him. She was either talking to him or Emily, whatever. But she basically had her moment where she was like, this shit makes latex. And you know, what if he made... Oh yeah, she saw the contacts too, and she was like, what if he was making fucking masks and made a mask of Wilden and was trying to make homegirl crazy. They also figure out that, I think it was Arya or something, figures out that the medicine that he was using on her causes, like in high doses, causes hallucinations and all types of shit. So I was proud of the bitches in this moment. I really was. Because I'm like, after 7 fucking years, y'all bitches are finally learning fucking something. Okay, it's been more than 7. But you know, in our time, 7 fucking years, y'all finally are figuring out something before it figures you out. You know what I'm saying? Usually these bitches are about to die when they put 2 and 2 together. But now they're like, oh shit, you know, mask, you know, out of the blue. So that shit is going on. So Emily takes her ass to fucking Toby's house while they're trying to have this engagement dinner or whatever. And she begs him, to look into Rollins, to look into the file, please help me. Some shit is going on. Allison's in trouble, blah, blah, blah. So he can't say no to Emily. And he fucking is working on his shit, on the computer trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. This bitch Yvonne comes out the crib with some fucking lingerie on. And I'm like, Toby, really? Like, you really about to sit here and look this shit up when your bitch is trying to fucking, standing here in some lingerie trying to get some dick? Like, come on now. You need to, hey. That's your obligation once y'all get married. That's your fucking obligation. But this fool's like, oh, no, I'll come in a minute, blah, blah, blah. Toby is gay. I'm sorry. Toby is fucking gay. But I'm not gonna rant on him right now. But he's gay. So he sits there. He continues on the fucking computer. And he figures out that Rollins, Elliot, is using a fucking different identity. Big fucking secret. Big fucking catch. We probably knew. We probably could guess that something like that was going on. So the bitches meet up again. And Spencer's, they're talking about everything, and then Spencer looks in her bag for the file, and the file's not there. And she was like, yo, what happened to the file? It was just in my bag. And then out of nowhere, Emily's like, look, I took it. And the bitches is just looking at the bitch like, really? And she's like, it's not your choice all the time. What the fuck? And Spencer's like, I don't want him involved, blah, blah, blah. They go back and forth when Emily gets a fucking ping to her phone. Oh, yeah, we also saw Elliot telling Allison that it was a fucking change of plans. So, Elliot's taking Allison somewhere. We have no idea where, but Emily has the ping. Also got a text message saying SOS. How the fuck Allison got his phone, I don't know, but congratulations, bitch. Let's give that bitch a round of applause, because that was a good-ass move. So, they get in the car, and they follow the ping. We get like a back and forth of Elliot and Allison, and then we get the bitches, and you can tell that Allison's like slightly opening her eyes a little bit, but when he looks at her, she closes them. So you can tell that, because at first I was like, did Elliot send that shit or did Allison send that shit? But when you see that, you're like, okay, Allison sent that shit. They finally kind of catch up to him, and we see Allison fucking jogging her ass. Jogging her ass across the fucking way or whatever, across the dirt road. And then they're like, oh shit, there she is, speed up or whatever. And then they fucking hit Elliot. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, when this happens, I'm mouth open, everything. I'm like, oh fucking shit. Okay. So they hit Elliot, and Elliot's head is smack dab through the glass, right in front of Hannah. Hannah had glass all over her face. Everybody's fucking shocked, and I'm shocked too. And then we have Alice, and she walks over, and she's looking all creepy and shit, probably because she's still drugged up. And she looks at the body. Now, before shit, I feel like I'm missing something with Toby. Did something else happen with Toby? Okay, maybe not. I might be fucking tripping like Allison. So that's the end of the episode, and I thought this episode was excellent. Like, I really did. When I was watching that shit, I was like, I might be the only fucking person out of my subscribers that who is genuinely loving the fuck out of this season. Like, I am loving this season, and I never fucking thought that I would be here right now. After all the shit we done been through with Pretty Little Liars, I never fucking thought that I would be at this point where I'm like all smiles, joy. I'm loving this fucking season. Like, Marlene, she could still fuck it up. She could still drop the ball. It's only 3 episodes in, but I'm like, bitch, you are doing the damn fucking thing. It's only a couple things I can fucking complain about this episode. The scene with the bitch, the fucking Amish bitch and the fucking dolls and shit, that was dumb as shit. Like, there's a couple things I can complain about, but it's not that big or that fucking significant, to where I'm like, oh, that episode sucked. No, that shit Pretty Little Liars is doing a damn fucking thing right now. I mean, I mean, the scenes that they had were great. The the Caleb and Spencer scenes were great. The Hannah and Spencer scenes were great. Just all the shit was good. Then we have Sydney being brought in a little bit more, and I like Sydney for Emily. Like, I like her because she's bad, she's cute, and she's fucking like spitting the game to Emily, because we all know Emily be the one spitting the game to the bitches, but she flipping the fucking script. I'm here for it. We got them actually fucking putting their heads together and actually figuring out some shit with the masks, and really figuring out that Elliot's not who the fuck. And then for the first time in Pretty Little Liars history, somebody who they suspect is not who they say they is not who they say they is. For the first time in Pretty Little Liars history. Because usually it's like they fucking suspecting Ren, or they suspecting Melissa, or they suspecting fucking Andrew, and then we find out that these bitches are really who they say they are, according to Marlene. Bitch, please. But according to Marlene, I just gave her some props, so I'm not gonna dog her out. But finally, for the first time in Pretty Little Liars history, they are suspecting somebody, and he is not who the fuck they say they is. And I'm just so proud of this whole fucking show right now, because I'm like, finally, we are finally fucking learning. Marlene is learning from her fucking mistakes. The bitches is learning from their fucking mistakes. I'm here for it. They find out about the mask and shit. I'm sitting over here hype, applauding these stupid bitches. Then we got the ending. Somebody dies in the middle, not even the middle, in the beginning of the season. The fool who wasn't who he said he was, trying to fuck with Allison, dies. I mean, I'm here for this season. I might be the only person here for this season, but I'm here for this fucking season right now. Next episode looks good. We got the bitches trying to get rid of the body. I love when Hannah is like, yo, nobody what the fuck she said, nobody gets everything, or nobody cleans up everything, or whatever the fuck she said. I'm here for it, because that means it's really about to be some shit going down. We got Toby going to the police. I'm sorry, I'm so hyped about this season. We got Toby going to the police station, and he's like, Rollins is dead, and more than likely he's talking about the real Rollins. He's probably gonna be letting them know that there's some fake fuckery going on, which is gonna end up, in my theory, is gonna end up fucking up the bitches, because once he tells the police that Rollins is not who he say he is, now the police is gonna be looking for Rollins, and Rollins is dead, and these bitches done buried the fool, and it's about to be this whole fucking thing. So y'all, I'm hype as hell for this fucking season. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for it. So yeah, like I said, great fucking episode. Spencer was looking gorgeous as hell the whole fucking time, and I just don't understand Caleb. I just don't. You know, I don't understand men, period. But I damn sure don't fucking understand Caleb. Like, how, what, when, where, why? Okay, why are you fucking lying? Because he was obviously lying, because he was just in her face last fucking week. Which was just last fucking day. Which was just fucking less than 24 hours in their fucking world. So how the fuck you was just trying to get into fucking Hannah's drawers, and now it's some different shit? Like, get the fuck out of here. And in my head, I'm like, dude, if I was gay, I would fucking jump to be with Spencer. Like, I would fucking leap to be with that bitch. Like, she's beautiful, she's bad, she's smart. Like, she's fucking, like, everything he said, I'm like, you're fucking insane to fucking try to play this bitch. And she always on point. Love the fucking coat she had on this episode. Y'all, I'm too hyped by this shit. It's 33 minutes and I'm fucking still talking. So yeah, y'all, I don't want to sit here and talk y'all to death, but I thought this episode was fucking amazing. Shit, fucking amazing. Like, comment, and subscribe if you love and like the video. Share it. Whew. Great episode. Peace, y'all.